Got drunk on a night out with my girlfriend 42F, found her in the back room being close with another man. How do I move on? Hey Reddit. I've been sitting on this for a few days, trying to process everything, and I finally feel like I need to share it and get some advice. So this happened. I 38M have been with my girlfriend, Anna 42F, for just over 2 years. Things have been really good between us. We communicate well, we're on the same page about most things, and we've had a healthy, solid relationship, at least that's what I thought. Anna's a great person, funny, kind, confident, and generally amazing. But recently, something happened that has completely shaken me, and I'm at a loss for how to handle it. Last weekend, we went out to celebrate a friend of hers turning 40. It was supposed to be a fun, chill night. We hit up this bar downtown where we knew a bunch of people, and I was really looking forward to letting loose for a bit. Now, I'll admit I had more than a couple of drinks that night, more than I should have, honestly. By the time Anna said she was going to check on her friend who had disappeared into the back room, I was already a bit tipsy, but I didn't think much of it. It's a small bar, and Anna loves to socialize, so I figured she was just catching up with people. I stayed in the main area for a while, chatting with some other friends and sipping on a drink, but after a while, I noticed she was gone for longer than expected. I started to feel a little concerned, so I went to look for her. I walked toward the back room, thinking maybe she was just caught up in conversation or something. When I opened the door, I froze. There she was, in the back room, close to another man. They weren't just talking, they were very clearly kissing and being intimate. The way they were all over each other, it wasn't just a peck or an innocent moment. It was passionate, like they couldn't get enough of each other. I felt like the world stopped for a second. My head was spinning. I stood there, completely shocked, and the first thing that ran through my mind wasn't what's happening, but rather why? I felt this overwhelming mix of anger, disbelief, and sadness all at once. The person I trusted most, the one I thought was my partner, was doing this behind my back. My stomach dropped. I must have stood there for a few seconds too long because Anna and the guy finally noticed me. The look on her face, guilt, surprise, and embarrassment was enough to break me. I didn't even say anything. I just turned around and walked out of the room, my heart pounding. I needed air. I couldn't process what I'd just seen. I left the bar and wandered around outside for a while, just trying to clear my head. Anna came after me not too long later, trying to talk, but I was in no place to hear it. I was furious. She kept calling my name, but I didn't answer. I told her I needed space, and I walked home alone, not even looking back. Update. It's been a few days since that night, and I'm still struggling with everything. Anna's been calling and texting nonstop, wanting to explain. I haven't responded to her. I just don't know how to process this yet. I never expected this from her. She's always been loving, affectionate, and I thought we were solid. The trust I had in her is shattered. I know she wants to talk and explain herself, but I'm not sure I'm ready to listen. I can't stop thinking about that moment, about her with him, and it's eating me up. She texted me saying that it wasn't what it looked like, that it was a mistake and that she was confused. She says she's been feeling distant from me lately, and that's why she was acting out. Apparently, the guy is an old friend, someone she hadn't seen in years, and seeing him brought up some unresolved feelings. But that's still hard for me to understand. I don't know if I can just forgive something like that and move on. I'm stuck on whether I should even give her the chance to explain, or if this is a sign that something is seriously wrong. I feel like part of me still wants to believe in us, but another part is telling me to walk away for good. Another update. So, I finally decided to meet Anna today. We met at a coffee shop, and she looked terrible, like she hadn't slept in days. She immediately apologized for everything, saying she never meant to hurt me and that she was just caught up in the moment when it happened. She seemed genuine in her remorse, but I'm not sure if that's enough for me. I asked her outright what the situation was with the other man. She hesitated, but then said they were just friends and that there was nothing serious between them. She claimed it was a moment of weakness, that she didn't mean for it to happen, and she would never do anything like that again. She even suggested that we go to therapy together to work through everything. To be honest, I'm torn. Part of me feels like I should give her a chance, but another part of me is saying this is just a pattern that could happen again. I can't shake the feeling that if she's capable of doing this once, who's to say it won't happen again? I feel like I'm questioning everything now. I told her I needed more time to think things over, but I just don't know what to do. Do I stay and try to rebuild the trust, or is this something that I can't come back from? Final update. It's been a couple of weeks since our coffee meeting, and I've spent a lot of time thinking and reflecting on everything. I've also started talking to a therapist on my own to try to sort through my feelings. Honestly, I'm still all over the place. Anna has been trying hard to make things right. She's been open, transparent about everything, and even started therapy on her own. She's committed to making this work, but I'm still unsure about whether I can trust her again. I've been having moments where I want to move on and let go of the pain, but then I'll remember the good times we had, and I don't know if I can just throw it all away. One thing that's become clear to me during therapy is that I need to decide what I want and what's best for me. Right now, I don't know if I can move forward with her, but I'm not ready to let go either. It feels like I'm caught in this limbo, and it's exhausting. Anna keeps saying she'll do whatever it takes to prove her commitment, but part of me wonders if I'll ever be able to move past the betrayal. I still love her, but I don't know if love is enough to get past something like this. I don't have an answer yet. I'm taking things day by day, trying to process everything. For now, I think I need more time to figure out if this is something worth salvaging or if it's time to walk away for good. If anyone has gone through something similar, I'd love to hear how you handled it. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what's best for me and whether I can ever truly move on from this.